Tension at the airport. Jungkook's bodyguard pushes a fan until she falls. Shocking ARMY airports have always been places full of stories, especially when a world star appears in public. The arrival of a celebrity is usually greeted with cheers, screams from fans, and the chaos of cameras trying to capture every single step. Yet behind the festive atmosphere, risks always linger, from pushing crowds to unexpected incidents. One of the latest episodes that grabbed the public's attention happened in South Korea when BTS's Jungkook landed at the airport after his international schedule. Instead of leaving only a sweet memory at the airport, Jungkook's arrival this time was marked by a tense moment. One of his bodyguards was caught on camera pushing a fan who tried to get too close, causing her to fall to the ground. The brief footage instantly went viral on social media, sparking heated discussions not only among armies, but also among the wider public. This story is not just about the interaction between an idol and his fans, but also opens up conversations about security, boundaries, and the ethics of protecting a global celebrity. To understand it better, let's break down the chronology, the reactions, and the expert analysis surrounding the incident that has now become a global talking point. Chronology of the incident at the airport. Jungkook was scheduled to arrive at Incheon International Airport in the evening after a long flight from the United States, where he attended an international fashion event. Hours before his arrival, hundreds of fans had already packed the arrival hall. They came with banners, posters, cameras, and even small gifts they wished to hand to the idol. At around 9 p.m. local time, the atmosphere became even louder. Airport security staff repeatedly reminded the crowd to stay orderly. Yet the overwhelming excitement of the fans drove them closer and closer to the arrival gate. Not long after, Jungkook appeared wearing a black mask, a gray cap, and a simple yet stylish white sweater. His presence immediately triggered hysteria, with screams of Jungkook, Jungkook, echoing across the hall. Phones and professional cameras all pointed straight at him. In the midst of this dense crowd, Jungkook's bodyguards quickly moved to form a protective barrier around him. Their task was to clear a safe path so the artist could walk toward the car waiting outside. But in the middle of the chaos, one fan was seen trying to approach too closely, possibly to take a picture or hand something over. That's when the incident happened. One of the bodyguards gave the fan a firm push, causing her to lose her balance and fall to the ground. The atmosphere immediately turned chaotic. Some fans looked shocked, while cameras nearby recorded the exact moment. Jungkook himself seemed unaware of the details since he kept walking with his head slightly down, surrounded tightly by his security. But the startled expressions of other fans who witnessed it were clearly visible. Viral video and initial reactions. It didn't take long before the video spread widely on social media, especially Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Hashtags like hashtag Jungkook at airport, hashtag protect Jungkook, and hashtag bodyguard incident trended in multiple countries. Fans' reactions quickly split into two major camps. 1. The camp defending the bodyguard. Many fans argued that the bodyguard's job is to protect Jungkook from potential dangers. In such an overcrowded and risky situation, pushing someone back was seen as reasonable to avoid worse scenarios, such as Jungkook tripping, falling, or even getting hurt. They stressed that the idol's safety must always be the top priority. Point 2. The camp criticizing the bodyguard. Others felt the push was too excessive. In their view, knocking a fan down could have been avoided with a gentler approach. Some worried the incident might tarnish Jungkook's image as a friendly idol who is always kind to his fans. The viral clip showed the exact moment the fan fell, fueling the heated debate even more. ARMY's response. As the world's largest fandom, ARMY is known for being active in responding to every issue related to BTS. Naturally, this incident triggered thousands of comments, some supportive, some critical. On Twitter, many international armies wrote long threads about how important it is to maintain safe distance when idols arrive at airports. They emphasized that fans also need to prioritize their own safety. On the other hand, some armies expressed sympathy for the fan who fell. A few even tried to find out her identity, offering moral support and hoping she hadn't been seriously hurt. Interestingly, despite the divided opinions, the majority of armies agreed on one thing. Jungkook himself could not be blamed for the incident, since he was clearly uninvolved and most likely unaware of what had happened. Security analysis at airport security experts interviewed by local media explained that incidents like this are very likely to happen in overcrowded airport situations. Bodyguards are trained to respond quickly whenever an unfamiliar individual breaches the too close zone around their subject. One public security expert explained. The bodyguard's job is to minimize all potential risks. Sometimes, in urgent situations, firm actions must be taken to ensure the safety of the person they protect. However, every action must remain proportional so as not to injure others. This statement opened broader discussions on whether stricter regulations should be enforced regarding fan gatherings at airports. Some suggested creating dedicated safe lanes for celebrities, so they could exit without clashing directly with dense crowds. Media and entertainment industry reactions. The incident was immediately reported by numerous Korean and international entertainment outlets. The headlines varied. Some focused on the bodyguard's boldness, while others highlighted the tragic aspect of the fan who fell. Global media like Billboard Korea, All Kpop, and Dispatch also published detailed reports. Some framed it as a real-world example of how global popularity brings high-risk situations in public spaces. Meanwhile, Jungkook's agency was said to be conducting internal evaluations. Though no official statement was released on the first day, many believe the company would soon provide clarification to calm the growing debate. Comparisons with similar cases. Incidents of bodyguards pushing fans are not new in the entertainment world. In past years, international stars like Justin Bieber, Harry Styles, and Billie Eilish also faced similar situations where their security teams had to act firmly amid chaotic fan crowds. These cases show this isn't an individual problem, but rather a global phenomenon tied to megastars. Extraordinary popularity comes with equally extraordinary risks, especially in uncontrolled public places like airports. Impact on Jungkook. Even though Jungkook wasn't directly involved, the incident still affected his public image. Many media outlets highlighted how he remained calm and professional, continuing to walk without distraction amid the chaos. Yet some noted the incident could be a moment of reflection for him and his management on handling public interactions better. For Jungkook, known for his friendly and approachable personality, this was certainly not something he would have wanted. But as a global figure constantly swarmed by fans, he and his team inevitably faced such risks. Netizens' comments. Korean online communities like the Koo and Pannate lit up with mixed reactions. Some blamed the fan for being reckless, while others criticized the bodyguard's heavy-handed response. Some comments read, "Fans should know their limits. Don't put your idol in danger. That bodyguard was too harsh. I feel bad for the fan who fell." Jungkook would probably feel uncomfortable if he knew a fan got hurt. Meanwhile, international netizens on Reddit and Twitter shared long posts about the need for balance between safety and kindness. Ethical issues and boundaries. This case also sparks an ethical question. How far should bodyguards go in using physical force to protect an artist? And to what extent should fans be allowed to approach? Communication experts argue that this incident reflects a modern challenge in the digital era. Fans today don't just want to see idols from afar. They want to record close-up moments for social media. That chase for content makes situations even riskier, as people may lose awareness of boundaries. Conclusion. The incident of Jungkook's bodyguard pushing a fan until she fell at the airport has left a long trail of debate. Some defend the action, others criticize it. Yet one truth stands out. Immense popularity always comes with immense challenges, especially in balancing closeness to fans with personal safety. For armies, this moment is perhaps a reminder that loving an idol also means respecting boundaries. For management, it may be a valuable lesson in improving future security systems.